We have 7 games in September. Granted, one of those is a Champions League game. But one of those is a cup game, and there's 5 league games. I've looked at the current Allsvenskan schedule. Nobody has more than 5 games in September, period. That's ridiculous. Really ridiculous. Oh, and there's one on the 1st and the 4th. Like, you know, yeah. Yeah, so essentially in a month's time, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games in whatever, exactly a month, 28 days, something like that. That's good. That's good. All right, my friends. Yeah, Gex the Gecko in the comments on the recent video said, everybody take a shot every time Gray Hair says, what did he say? My friends, lads, mate, and interesting. Good luck. Good luck, Gex. Right. So we take on Leverkusen today in episode 34. And I noticed, I was really confused last time because I had the filter on for just the home games. And so I was like, where did the other Champions League games go? Like, this doesn't look correct. And then, you know, I like closed FM and loaded back in later. And I was like, oh, yeah, all the away games. Yeah, it's hilarious. And then I saw our schedule and I was like, oh, gosh. So we beat Malmo. So that was good. We bet Vasilans. It was a little close, to be honest. It took until the second half. I was like, what's going on? But, I mean, just look at this, right? 2 days, 3 days, 3 days, 2 days, 2 days, 3 days, and then a break. It's like, guys, you're killing me. So this is really going to determine our season. To kind of give you a snapshot here, we are 7 points clear with 3 games in hand. I mean, we play 4th, 16th, 8th, Hammarby dropping off, 5th, and 14th before the second Champions League game. I'd like to think we can keep our lead. So what we're going to do today is just play the Leverkusen game, and I want to show you a potential transfer, my friends. Let's go take a gander. And we have some unfortunate news, but kind of fortunate, okay? So we did sign, I can't remember if I showed you this, Wojtek Vacha, I believe is how you say it. The J is a Y sound, would be my guess, from being from the Czech Republic. He's quite good. I'm pleased to get him. Kasalainen has signed on a free to Stade Brestoy 29 in League 2. Is that how you say it? Is that, well, interesting kits for sure. I mean, that is, what is it? A little castle, looks like yogurt Melo. I don't know. Interesting kits, good reputation. Got relegated, I guess. They've kind of been down here. Anyway, he's going on a free. They're actually going to pay him, I can't even remember what it was. It's essentially like a little bit less than what he's making now. So I'm like, you go right ahead, mate. Like, that's kind of the best situation. We didn't have to get rid of him. It just kind of happened natural. I mean, to be fair, he's only started 1 game and subbed in 1 other, and then subbed in the Champions League. It was just time. I feel bad. Like, I feel bad, but it was just time. Svedberg, who's our youngster, we kind of have loaned out a little bit, you know, trying to like get some interest in him and earn some money. We didn't earn any money on the loans, but they at least paid for his wages. He just wasn't going to be good enough, you know, at 22. So he's signed on a free as well, joining Örebro, who are currently 11th. So maybe we'll see him in the league. But I want to show you Archibald Langa, which one, I was like, that's a great name. Like, that is a fantastic name, Archibald. We've offered 250. Okay. He's worth 37, between 120 and 300. I was like, I'll go almost the max of the estimated cost and just back here. Here's 250 grand. I think he's quite good. 16 finishing, 12 passing, like advanced forward, can even do the complete forward stuff. I think he's a bargain, even if we paid him 5.5 grand, which I don't think, I would hope coming from Supersport United in the, what is that, the ABSA Premiership in South Africa, I'm hoping he's not going to want to be a key player. But even if we paid him 4 grand on a rotation contract, he's 19. I think he's quite the bargain. Even if we ended up selling, like, I think as soon as we buy him, he'll go up to $1 million in value, at least. The only problem is he's struggled to adapt to a new country at a young age. So I'm kind of thinking we bring him in, his value goes up, and if he struggles, then we can sell him or loan him or, whatever. I've also looked, because this is what you do, right? I've looked at the South African national team. We are scouting their goalkeeper, and I'm tempted. I'm tempted to buy him, although he would likely encounter problems at a new country in a new age. I'm thinking if there was 2 of them here, I'm tempted to buy him as like a rotation, and we could loan out Braden. But the unfortunate thing about that is then he would take up a non-homegrown nation Sweden thing. So we'll just have to see how it goes. I kind of poked around and looked at some of the other players, so it's kind of like, I don't want to spend a lot of money. Can we get a bargain here somewhere? And like, we'll do a package deal. Okay, except he's making 6.5K for Brøndby, so no. Just trying. Can we get a package deal? We get somebody else from South Africa, so where he settles in a little bit better. So we'll have to see how that goes. When did we put in the offer? Let's go take a look. 9/19. We put it in today, my friends. So they've got a week usually, I guess, to respond to that. And right, I just think it's kind of funny. Matsson's out with a hip injury for 4 months, so that's good. Makura is out with a broken ankle, playing for Turkey in a friendly. I can't remember if you knew that or not. I'm, recording things all at the same time here. So that's not the best, you could say. So this is what our lineup looks like for our Champions League run. It's all the usual faces, right? These are all of our starters, but what's on the bench is a little different. So now we're bringing Hugo Janssen, Zigan Novak, who's 1.5 star, but in a bind, he can cover left back. Castrati can also, in a bind, cover left back, but he's right-footed, so like we don't want to do that. We'll bring in George Klein, Curtis Hall, Driesen, and Olsen. So we're leaving Tobiasen, Castellinen home, Mitten home, because he's kind of fallen off, and like the future is Roberto, maybe a little bit of Vukojevic, and Olsen. Brandstrom staying home just because of the injuries. Like we are lacking in the left back department. So I thought about bringing Jorn Achenbach because he's done quite well. He played in the Cup for us on a 6.8, did all right. I mean, he's 17, like did well for a 17-year-old, but he's not a world beater. But he can definitely play left back, like as a wing back. Put him on support. He can do the job. Put him on defend. He can do that job. I'm tempted. We're gonna go with our usual suspects, but I'm definitely tempted about that. And I would like to bring Matthias Janssen instead of Novak, except he can't play left back. And so that would essentially mean if Krastev went down, Castrati would have to slide over. And Piece Me is like, well, maybe that would be better than... Jeez. This is just not... It's not the best. It's not the best. I think we'll do that. I want more quality. It just puts us in a bit of a bind. And we don't... There's no way to fix that, right? Like, we can't... We've already registered our players. We just can't... We don't have anybody else that plays on the left side of the pitch. So, yeah, that's what we're going to bring in today. Druge isn't quite as good. So, and it's like, well, you only have one attacking midfielder. I think, actually, we're going to change things up. We want to have the option to change things up in the Champions League because the teams that we're playing, right, Leverkusen, Sevilla, and Sporting, quite big, quite better than us. So, we've got our 4-3-1-2. We're playing at home. We're going to give it a shot. But because we play with wingbacks, I like the idea of dropping to this. So taking the attacking midfielder off, dropping him into a center back. If we had to do that in game, how does he know that role? That's bizarre. I had no idea. We could potentially do that and like put him here or drop him back to midfield, have him play advanced playmaker. and bring in Klein to play center back because Klein knows the center back option. We could just take him straight off and bring in Johansson. So, like, we definitely have some options, but because we play with those wing backs, I'm thinking a little more compact, a little more defensive, playing on the counter against these big teams is my thinking. We're going to start like we always do. It's probably going to go poorly, and that's our backup plan. But we got Dreesen, he can play in the midfield. Aloyelson can play, if for some reason it's going well, he can play attacking midfielder or striker. Curtis Hall can play DM or midfield. Klein can play up and down here. That's good. Johansson can play midfield or center back. And Hugo Janssen can play right back. So I'm trying to bring options for this game. Sevilla beat Sporting CP, as you can see. Shakhtar drew with Olympiacos. So they're only favored a little bit. You're saying there's a chance. It's a very small chance. And we're going to do shorter passing and be more disciplined. I'm thinking if we can retain a little bit more of that possession and maybe frustrate them, that's what I'm hoping to do at home. That's what I'm hoping to do at home, my friends. Here we go. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. Forget everything I said. We're going to drop these guys back to defend and support because they've got the wingers. Yep. Sure are. Just a little more defensive because I'm imagining their wingers overrunning us. What's he want to say? Prove a point today. Go off and pull an upset. I mean, it's true. Just look at the odds, mates. It's close, but they're definitely favored, and I think they should be favored a bit more. We already know what's going on here, so we'll leave it up, I guess. I'm curious if we packed out the stadium. I'm just saying. That's good. Misplay the first pass. We're going to go extended highlights. Oh, the highlight continues. Well, that makes you nervous, doesn't it? When you're playing out of your back and you're thinking it's the opening highlight, but it continues. Castrati, can we get one here? Roberto's in the run. Oh, it hits the post. Oh, the fans are loving that. You'd think there'd be more than, 2 photographers here. 3. Okay. There's 3 photographers in the stadium, maybe 4. You'd think this would be packed. It's the Champions League group stage. Come on, Swedish press. Y'all killing me. You give me a hard time in the press conferences, and then you don't show up. Oh, lots of space at the top of the box. Lads. Take a shot. Yes. We're motivated. You want a more direct play. I don't... Krastev. Don't get injured, mate. Roberto misplays the Vukovic. He was right in front of you. How did you misplay that pass? 41% possession, 69% passing. Oh, gosh. Should we go counter? I thought we had that defended well. I think Garincer's nervous because, what, was he the guy that was there? Cross-out. Can we get a penalty? Come on, boys. Castrati, get rid of it, mate. Get rid of it. Oh, jeez. Oh, they're on the break. Here they come. Paco. Hassan is chasing him down. Crosses it in. Headed away by Rundstrom. It falls into the box, though. Closing him down. That's good. Okay. Yep, it's time to go. Counter-attacking, my friends. Right. I mean, a part of me is like, this is kind of expected. We hit a woodwork, we had a clear cut chance. They have not had a clear cut or a half chance. They've got 2 goals. That's frustrating, to be honest. That is frustrating. I knew we were set up aggressively, but, like, you're at home. You're hoping you can play your normal style at home, but they're just too good, apparently, even though they haven't had a chance. They haven't created any chances, and they've got goals. Vukovic, okay, off, okay. All right. Got another shot in there. Blocked right at the keeper, but, it was a shot. Castrati's surrounded. Get the third ball, boys. Hassan, there you go, mate. Okay, plays it back out to Rundstrom, the center back. Play it back. Yalali. Okay. Roberto makes a run. Highlight continues. Chips it in. Vukovic is there. Goal! Yes! Oh, a draw would be lovely. I'm looking for the income. Really. Like, getting out of the group would be unbelievable. But just the fact if we could get, you know, some income. I think you get... Oh, it's been a while with start. I want to say with the start is like 1.5 million for wins and 500 grand for draws. Like, I'm just saying. We'll take the income. Don't tell the players I said that. Going to halftime. Boys, we're just here for the money. Don't get injured. We want to win the league. Oh, that's just poor. That's just poor, lads. Okay, now we're going to start getting stuck in. That was just really bad. I don't know if the goalkeeper couldn't see him or... Well, let's not even watch that. Let's start demanding more. It's an entertaining game. You know, 3-1 in the first 23 minutes. You can't argue with that. Castrati, Vukovic. He's got Roberto. He's making a run. He's kind of hanging off that back line. Okay, they play it to the outside. Vukovic making a run. He's got 2 men to beat. He gets there. Keeper's there. That was a good play. I mean, we had more shots. 2 clear-cut chances. They've had none and a half chances. They're up 3-1. Oh, gosh. Disappointment. I mean, what are you supposed to do with that? Let's encourage. I'm not going to watch. No, let's just... Let's not. Man, I thought we were going to fare slightly better than 4-1 in the first 30 minutes. Oh, look at the... We're getting... Are we getting proper FM'd? Let me know in the comments. Are we getting proper FM'd? Is that really a fair result for us based on what's going on in this game? Or is it kind of like, well, you know... Just based off the chances. How have they scored 4 goals on 1 half chance? I mean, Luis is on a 6.7. That's not helping. But Krastrov's on a 6.3. Ing is on a 6.3. We may bring Ing off, slide Eriksson back, go to that 3-5-2 or 5-3-2, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I am going to agree it's disappointing. I'm not happy with your performance. I don't think that's being harsh. Boys, he gave up 4 goals on no chances. You know, like, I think that's kind of fair. Okay, so Eriksson here. He doesn't know the role, but he has the attributes. Jeez. Let's switch you guys around. Do we even want to put Eriksson there? Oh, jeez. You go box to... Are you a box to boxer? I don't even remember. Good enough. Good enough. Johansson can come on. This is less than ideal, my friends. I mean, do we just go ahead and take Eriksson off as well, avoid injuries? Do we drop him here? We might try that. That's a little unorthodox. But it's the same concept. It's just a little bit deeper. Leave these guys on attack. Counter. Goes down. Gets stuck in. Disciplined. Hit the early crosses on the break. Mate, stop being nervous. You can improve. Get rid of your nervousness. Now it's just about pride. It's pride. For the next 45 minutes, it's pride. There you go, Castrati. Nice job, mate. I just can't believe the chances. I can't believe we've created 2 chances and a half chance and we're losing 4-1. Oh, man, I cannot believe that. If we come back from this, it will be the most epic game in the history of Tele2 Stadium, or Arena, which I know is not just our field. We share it, but you know that's why we want to get the Champions League money so we can, you know, we can build our own and get some income coming in. Hassan back to Eriksson, who's like, I'm used to being higher up the pitch. This is weird. Sorry about my cursor there. Krastev To Hassan. Okay, kind of loses the ball, but Eriksson collects Garinser, who's nervous. He's going to switch the field. I like that move. Yalali chips it into Rory. He's got Vukojevic running. Through ball. Oh, that was penalty for sure. Took him out. Roberto. I mean, that was a good chance, right? Again, now we get 2 clear-cut chances and 2 half chances. So that play looked well. Oh, he's on a 6.2, people. Yalali's on a yellow. Come on, boys. Do we slide Castrati back? That seems like such a bad idea. It's like, what's better? Castrati playing out of position and wrong-footed versus your starting left back who's on a 6.2. Vukojevic is he's on his bike. Oh, and he hits the post somehow. That was bizarre. Why did you do that? Why you think you're gonna score from there, mate? Is that what we think? We think we're gonna score from there? We're motivated, apparently. Oh man. This is painful. Let's get another. Let's help out the goal differential, boys. Come on. Come on, lads. Yeah, I know. Well, okay. Do I really want to put Castrati there? I mean, he doesn't know that role either. But it would allow us to bring in Driessen. We will try it. He's inverted, right? Because he's right-footed? I think it makes sense. Hassan's having a game. Good on you, mate. Everyone else? Driessen, that's why we brought you in, mate. We brought you in for the Champions League group stage, mate. We knew this was going to happen. Pain, lots of pain. Let's nick one back, boys. Come on. Oh. Another corner. You know, positivity, lads. I can't believe the chances. I can't believe the chances. Hassan. Eriksson. Driessen. Rundstrom. We're running backwards. There's a mass of red and black jerseys running at the... kick it back towards our own goal off of a corner. That's good. Driessen heads it forward. Vukojevic playing Roberto. No, takes a crack. It's blocked. Was that a shot? Did that count? I don't know. Too close to count to be a shot, I guess. Changing the camera angle. Is something interesting going to happen? Is it a counterattack? Oh, he's tackled. Rundstrom, collect it. Get to Yalali, mate. You're a center back. Okay, Yalali's dropping back because he's like, I'm supposed to be playing support, wing back. Throws it right back out. That was mighty fast. Oh, let's see the highlight I was going to substitute. Oh, jeez. Now I'm like, okay, Champions League is over. It's like that's what's going through my head right now. I was like, well, Leverkusen is going to destroy us. Well, Sevilla and Sporting are as well. So let's go focus on the league and then the next 6 games we have to play in a row. Johansson, nice job getting up, like a salmon. And was that a shot? Yes, it was. E? I guess we'll bring in Johansson. Get the yellow off. Mate, go have some fun. Go play attack. We're already losing 4-1. Have some fun. Oh, Driessen. I mean, it was a good clearance. I thought it was going to go straight up in the air. Felipe. Boyer. Slide tackle by Eriksson. Love him. Love him. Oh, I forgot to mention, if you're still here, props. Hassan, we had already offered him a contract just to start at the end of the season. So that's why they were offering us transfers for him rather than end of contract. I was kind of confused as to why it wasn't end of contract because, it says his contract's good through, 11/30/2034, and it was like August or September. And I was like, they could just offer him a contract. Why are they offering a transfer? Well, it's because he's already agreed to a contract for next season. Or maybe like a 2-year deal. I can't remember. But good luck, Luis. Good luck, mate. We got him right where we want him, boys. we're gonna lull everyone to sleep in our group off of this game. You know, we're playing at home. You know, we created chances and they scored 5 goals off 1 clear cut chance and a half chance. You know, and then we're not. I tried. I'm trying to be positive. It's not coming on. Now I'm like, okay, who's going to play left back with all those games? Because we can't ask Krastrev to play every single game. We are going to have to rotate in some of those youngsters. So that thing, the philosophy where the board wants us to play youngsters, well, my friends, can we maintain our 7-point lead with 3 games in hand by rotating in some youngsters? Like Jorn Allenbach or whatever his name is going to play left back at some point. Hopefully not against the big teams, but he's going to have to play. We are going to cancel training for the rest of the month. It was just one of those days. I don't think it's worth they know, right? If you're thinking as a manager, I need to go in on this team. They know they lost 5-1. They know they really got wrecked. There's no point in reminding them. I mean, look at that. 4 goals in the first 29 minutes. And in positive, oh, he wants a key player contract. Mate, I know you're on a key player contract there. That is never going to happen here. You make $875. I'm going to offer you $3,000. You want, here, have $100K. Your agent, I'm just throwing money at people these days. How things have changed. You want a goal bonus? Sure. I'll make it 20, mate. And you want to get to 25? How about 30? And I'll give you another 20. I think that's fair. I'll give you 30. 30 for 30. Hey, it's like the series. We're doing that. We're not doing that. I'll do 15 million. That's getting locked in. I'll pay you more per appearance and goal. And if you make the team of the year, sure, you're the top goal scorer in the division, $55K. And you want to be paid for being sitting on the bench, you go right ahead. Right. So he didn't like that. He wants another 3.7K. I think that's a bit greedy, mate. To be fair, we're going to give you 50K if you make 30 goals, but whatever. You're not going to be a first teamer, though. I'll give you 3.5. I'm giving you loads of cash. That's fine. I'm not desperate. We've got strikers. Okay. All right, my friends. Right, we're going to go rest our players and play the 4th place team next. And then this is when everyone's going to rotate in. So we'll bring you back. Next time will probably be a doubleheader with Sevilla and Sporting. Hopefully by then, we kind of know what's going on with the league because we'll have made up our games in hand, I think. Although, maybe not. It'll be close. And, yeah. Pity-like because we got our faces stomped in. Do you think we can get any points in the Champions League? Let me know that now. Check out this stuff over here. Goodbye, cruel world. Goodbye, Champions League. Let's just look at this. 36 million in the bank. Nice little uptick there. See you next time.